His dad made him since the beginning.
This is the guy that carried the bed 1.5 hours or whatever for him
Zlatan carried the bed frame.
and couldn't keep up.
Couldn't keep up.
The way he wanted it to be.
What's been, do you think, the proudest he's ever felt for you in your career?
He will not show it. He will not show
What
it.
do you think it might be?
I think me being on the big stage, playing my game, it's his moment of pride.
Was it when he almost beat Ronaldo?
Because I wear his last name, Ibrahimovic. And I did one mistake. When I came to Ajax, I don't know if you're familiar with it, I had Zlatan on my shirt.
Yeah.
And every time I met my father, he wouldn't say to me like he didn't like it, but I could see it. But I didn't understand because I was full of adrenaline. And when I was in the papers, when everybody would talk about me, they would say Zlatan, Zlatan, Zlatan. So in my head was Zlatan, Zlatan. It was not Ibrahimovic. So I said, let's make something different. Why be like everybody else? I put Zlatan. And the first year, and I noticed on him.
Dude, the reason they didn't say his name or last name is because no one knew how to say it. So they would just say Zlatan.
Exactly. They chose the shorter version.
Exactly.
He thinks it's because he made it that brand.
At first, even me, I was like, how do you pronounce this guy's name?
Dude, even in FIFA, I was just like, I'm gonna call him Satan, Zlatan. But I remember that FIFA was the one who you pass it to him like, he's Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I was like, what?
Was not okay with it. And then I say, I wear my last name and I continue to bring that generation from generation. And I will bring it to the next generation in my boys. So I changed that to Ibrahimovic, and I think me having Ibrahimovic on my back in the big stage for him is a proud moment. It's a very big, proud moment. And even if he's strong, macho guy, he will not show it because that's who he is. I will give you another example that I think not many knows. I came home, I bought a car for him, said, this is your car. I want you to have it. I want you to drive it, and that I don't need a car.
What was the car?
It was like a Mercedes C-Class, because I said like, big car, you need to look like the Balkan type, cool. Say you drive around with it. You're my father, and you should be proud. And he said, I don't need a car. I said, then now he triggers me because now he's talking to himself. I said, listen, it's your car. You drive it, and there is not a sub. Let's say we sit in a table. I would say, can you hang me over the butter? That would be the polite way. And I would say, stupid, give me the butter. But not to my father, to my sisters and brother. So when he said, I don't need the car, listen, it's your car. I don't care. You do whatever you want with it. And I throw the key on the table. And it's funny because after 1 week, I'm driving in the city and I see that car. I recognize a car and I say, that's the car I bought. And I go close, that was him driving it. So in front of me, he would not show it. But then when I'm not there, he would use it. So is this proudness, like he's the boss under his roof. So he would say, I don't need nothing from you.
Yeah, this guy's Vegeta for reals.
I am good as I am.
What about your mother? You have a better relationship with her, a closer one.
Closer.
How's her life now?
Vegeta personality.
It's only a proud saying, not everyone else.
He's a proud Saiyan prince.
Vegeta mindset doesn't need help from Kakarot.
Freaking vegetable.
Now, what have you been able to do for her?
I mean,
You bought her a lovely home, I think.
I bought a lot of stuff, which is normal. You try to help out. What I understood fast, quick in my life when I became successful was, I will help you, but I will not interfere in your private life because I'm not the one to choose for you or change you, but I will help you. I will make it easier for you. So that I changed very fast. So I help everybody. I made it easier for everybody, but under condition, still you have to work for yourself because I don't want to change your life. I said to my father, you are who you are before and you will be who you are afterwards also. You cannot become who you are and then become a rock star because I help you. Because from a rock star, what do you become? And then when I stop and there's no more helping, what happens then? Then you go back from rockstar to, then you become depressed, you change your life. So I help you, I make it easier for you. So my mother, let's say, I gave everybody a home, which is standard because everybody should have a home and live good. And then I always say, because my image, because I say image stays longer than what you hear. So when I grew up, I had an empty fridge, which is not a secret. I always make sure they have a full fridge because that when I moved together with my Helena, I said, listen, the only demands I have from you that the fridge has to be full because every time I open the fridge, I want it to be full. Even if I will not take something out, I just want to take away that image where it's empty and I have milk, I have cheese, I have ham and nothing more. And I want to take out that image from my when I was raised and have a
It's
full
ham and
fridge
cheese.
if I will not pick up something. And I make sure they have full fridge and an extra penny in the pocket so whenever you need something in emergency case, you buy. But don't go out and buy, spend if you don't, just for fun, because it's not the way it works.
I totally understand that. Did you feel as you grew up that you had love from your parents, even if they had a strange way of showing it?
I think we show love in a different way in my family. We show love by aggression. We show love in a hard way. We're not the ones, we clap you on the back, we hug you, we hold you around. That is not the way we show love. We have a more rough environment.
You were bullied when you were young. You said, I was a small guy, I had a big nose, I had a lisp, I had speech therapy. A woman came to school and taught me how to pronounce the letter S. I thought it was humiliating. I had to prove myself. You were hungry, as you just said. You began to steal a lot of things, bikes, sweets, cars, everything and anything you said. One day you stole the postman's bike. That was a great bike.
Yo, he
Military
was
bike.
ghetto.
He stole the mailman's bike, yo. Oh, come on.
Yo,
Stop.
I respect it.
he
Gotta do
was
what you gotta
ghetto,
do.
dude. What the hell? He was just throwing the word ghetto out lightly out there. It was real.
I hope the same way he supported his family and helped pay them back in a way, I hope he paid the mailman who he stole the bike from back.
They probably got it back, the bike. But I think Zlatan invented the word ghetto, bro.
You could have, I guess, like a lot of people in that world, you could have just continued down a life of crime, maybe ended up in prison or worse, dead. Do you think about that crossroads in your life that football gave you the way out?
I think football it rescued me because obviously where I came from there is right side. No, you go right side or you go left side, and you choose what you want. But I think with my father, with the discipline, because every time I did something stupid and he would know about it, he would let me know, and he would let me know in his own way. So that gave me a little.
His dad's like, you stole the mailman's bike? You stole the mailman's bike?
Yep. And then
Give that shit back and buy him a new one, as a matter of fact.
And carry it all the way to his house.
He did it in a Russian accent. No, I'm kidding.